And they thought it was going to be an easy game. They would be able to control the narrative and the flow of play. And I think they realized really quickly that that's not going to happen. It's really about the team. It's really about the coaching staff. And then it's obviously about the fans and the whole organization.
And here comes Maxi.
Of course, 1-1 City, Maxi Rodriguez does the job.
You do the right things, live by the culture, set a tone, give the fans what they deserve, go out there and fight for the badge.
Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to historic Keyworth Stadium, where today play rolls on in USL Championship soccer action as Detroit City FC plays host to Memphis 901 FC, led by their head coach and old city friend, Ben Pierman. Alongside John Krieger, my name is Neil Rule. Happy to have you with us wherever you may be watching around the world. And John, I know it's early April. I know we're just getting started here, but as you look at the Eastern Conference standings, a huge 3 points on the line as these two teams are right in the mix.
You know, you never think of an early season match like this as one that's going to be important come playoff push time. But take a look at the standings there. Detroit City in 7th, Memphis in 6th. These are the ones in kind of that middle-of-the-pack mini-league that you want to bank the points early, especially when you're playing at home, so you can have them for a playoff push coming later.
And defenders have been on display for both sides. Of course, for Detroit City FC, Devin Amu-Mensah. He's not the first guy you talk about, John, when you're building out that scouting report for City. But I'll tell you this, when the other team's on the attack, he's usually the last name you see because he's shutting it down.
He's not a flashy player. What he is a player full of substance. And really, he's a player that could have been City's man of the match in each of their first 3 matches. Somebody else just stole the headlines.
Second on the team in clearances, 270 minutes played. Amu-Mensah has been an Iron Man. There is no question about it. On the other side, Jeremy Kelly has been the guy. Now, he can be a defender, he can be a midfielder, and oh, by the way, he can score game-winning goals like he did last week against Las Vegas.
He is so tough to mark. He can be anywhere on the pitch, come at you from anywhere on the pitch. He's someone DCFC would really have to key on today.
Absolutely, that is the case. Huge points on the line. When we come back, we'll get you the starting 11s. And of course, we will kick it. Detroit City FC, Memphis 901 FC, coming up next.
Open. Here you go, buddy. Thank you.
You may kiss the bride.
Love you, Dad.
Oh my God, it's our baby girl.
Football is a big deal in this house. So when Maurice was injured, we immediately thought the worst. To see my baby lose his joy hurt.
The DMC, Rehabilitation Institute of Michigan, is here to help athletes get back in the game.
They're like family. It was a long road, but we made it back.
DMC, Rehabilitation Institute of Michigan, a community built on care.
DTE Energy customers can get their share of huge lifetime energy cost savings. How? By using our website. The Oslin's new programmable thermostat saved them a bundle. And their new efficient furnace earned them a hefty rebate. All over Michigan, people like the Oslins are saving. Why not you? There are always new ways to save at dteenergy.com/saveenergy. DTE Energy.
Hello, I'm Tillman Fertitta, owner of the Golden Nugget Casinos, and I've got some big news. Drum roll, please. The Golden Nugget online casino is live in Michigan. Place a bet on your favorite teams through our new sports book or play your favorite slot and table games, all from the convenience of your phone at goldennuggetcasino.com.
Sign up now and we'll match your first deposit up to $1,000. Visit goldennuggetcasino.com.
Detroit City FC is presented by Doubletree Suites by Hilton in downtown Detroit, is proud to be the official hotel partner of Detroit City FC. The Metro Detroit Chevy dealers, Strategic Staffing Solutions. And Ally, the official financial services partner of DCFC. Back inside Keyworth Stadium, let's get you Detroit City FC starting 11, brought to you by the Detroit Medical Center. And there it is, John, the 11As you see up there. And up top, a little bit different look.
Yeah, and that's because Billy Forbes not going to be available today, so Connor Rutt's again going to be in the starting 11. Going to need more from Pato. He's got to be the man to lead the line after he gets service from midfield.
And the 11 for Memphis 901 FC, brought to you by Doubletree Suites by Hilton in downtown Detroit, the official hotel partner of Detroit City FC. Lots and lots and lots of high-level MLS draft picks for Ben Pierman's side.
And that's kind of the side that Pierman likes to build. It's more collegiately based. He likes to kind of deal in that draft pick stock. They're a younger team, and I think City can take advantage of that today.
So we are just about ready to rock here in Keyworth. Detroit City FC in the Rouge kits, as is customary. Memphis 901 in their road whites, as we are ready to go. The head referee, Jeremy Shear, blows the whistle, and we are underway. Neil Rule, John Krieger with you. DCFC and Memphis 901. Early toss in here for City. A huge 3 points on the line like we talked about in the open. And John, as these matches play out in early April, certainly don't think about it much at the time, but we know when you do start thinking about it in October when it rolls around.
You're absolutely right, and it's something I was worried about when I saw the Detroit City FC schedule, because I was worried about how this team would gel as the roster was assembled, and all of a sudden you have 3 home matches, and there's a nice collection there by Nate Steinwasser. But through these 3 home matches, City have played well, and I think they're in a good position. If they can come out of this 3-match homestand with 7 points out of 9, that's not a bad start.
I don't think there's a side in USL Championship that wouldn't take 7 points out of every 3 matches. Put together a pretty good season. So Memphis with the control right now. Of course, Ben Pierman, head coach for Memphis, was the coach here at Detroit City FC from 2013 to 2018. They called him Caesar. He had a 49, 17, and 17 record during his time here at Detroit City.
And the Northern Guard, the supporters section here at Keyworth Stadium, having a little fun with Ben today. The chant when he was manager was "Hail Caesar." Well, there's a banner across the way today, "Fail Caesar." So just a little bit of a hello to Mr. Pierman as a visiting coach.
Ball comes back to Nate Steinwasser, getting the start here today for City. Plays it over top of Reese Williams. First 5 minutes presented by DMC, the official healthcare partner for Detroit City FC. Go where the pros go. DMC Physical Therapy and Sports Medicine. Learn more at dmc.org/sports. Ball swung out to the left by Leston Paul. 30 matches played for the Trinidad and Tobago national team. Trey Muse, in the meantime, starting keeper for Memphis, will ping it out. Played his college soccer at Indiana. All he did was lead the nation in goals against average as a sophomore. Won the national title as well. But that speaks to the high level of college player. Ball swung into the 18, headed up.
And that's what Ben Pierman knows, let's be honest. This is a guy who came to the professional game from the college ranks, was a successful assistant at Michigan State during the same time that he was the manager here. He knows how to recruit the college athlete that comes out and is that draft pick you're talking about. What that means, though, is that this is a less physical side than some of the other ones we see in MLS. It's going to be more of a finesse game, and I think City can run with that. It'll allow them to be a little more fluid. Be very interesting to see how Memphis sets up against City's midfield.
Maxi Rodriguez retreats with it. City looking for their first firm footing in this match. As we're into the 4th minute, Nate Steinwasser has it come back. Steinwasser lined things up, gets it back from Stephen Carroll. Pato flicks that one ahead. Neat little flick there by Pato. Here's Reese Williams. Tried to slot it up ahead. Williams gets it back. And that pass taken away by Jeremy Kelly, the guy we talked about in the open. The flag will go up here. Let's take a look at the Golden Edge presented by Golden Nugget Online Gaming, the fastest growing online casino in the state of Michigan. Let's break down what DCFC needs to do to strike gold in this match, John.
Number one, play your game. What does that mean? Get joy on the wings, get service, turn the possession advantages you've had in the last couple of matches into goals. Number two, flow through the midfield. When Openo and Maxi Rodriguez are on the ball and in good form, City's offense clicks. When they're not, it doesn't. So far this year, need to make sure they get touches and transform that into service. And for Memphis, plain and simple, it's just business. Former manager of DCFC coming back to Keyworth for the first time as an opposing team manager. It can't be about the memories. It's got to be about 3 points and coming out of Detroit with a win today.
Pass slotted ahead. That's collected by Goodrum. Goodrum tried to make a turn. Stephen Carroll said negative. And that ball will go over the line. A throw-in coming up for Detroit City. Got a chance to talk with Ben Pierman when the bus pulled up here to Keyworth. He seemed businesslike. There was no, you know, obviously there's the hellos and how you been and how all that stuff is, but make no mistake, it's USL Championship soccer. It is about business.
Yeah, this is a results-based business. Now, you've moved up a couple of leagues from the NPSL to NISA, here to USL Championship. You're judged on wins and losses, and sentimentality, once the whistle blows, is out the window.
Patrick Segrist played that one up ahead towards the left side of the box. Pass sent in, cut right back out. Here's Openo. Looking for Pato. Pato collects it. Pato on the counter. Gathers it, hesitates, a little heavy with the touch. Reese Williams out on the right wing, looking to go 1v1. Abdoulaye Diop. Matt Lewis signed a homegrown contract with Sporting Kansas City earlier in his career. Back to Stephen Carroll. So there, John, was the first counter we've seen. Pass up ahead for Maxi Rodriguez. Reese Williams tried to get on the end of it. Pass cleared out. But now we're seeing that City attack that we've seen in stretches.
And we've already seen this week something we didn't see in the first two home matches here at Keyworth. City immediately up the wings and having joy and being able to run. I told you this would be a little different defense that they were going at today, a little more collegiate defense. And that will allow City to just kind of take over the wings if they can use their physicality and solid passing, and we've seen that early.
This Memphis side, I don't think John will lean towards the physicality we saw certainly against San Antonio, certainly what we saw with Charleston, certainly what we saw with Pittsburgh, as you've been talking about a different construct to their game and their attack.
No, it's not the way Ben Pierman coaches. City teams under Pierman were never the most physical side. They beat you with finesse. And it's the athletes that he tries to recruit to play and sign to play in Memphis. They are a finesse team. They're also a young team, though, and I think on balance, City's experience will serve them well today.
An unforced error there by Memphis, and City reaps the benefits. Quick throw into Openo. Openo couldn't quite collect it the way he wanted to. Carroll steps up. He's mixing it up there with Derek Dodson. We talked about the MLS pedigree of some of these Memphis players. Dodson was the 8th overall pick by Orlando City in the 2021 MLS Super Draft. So you talk about a top 10 pick there. And there's a couple of them here for Memphis.
There's a lot of good young talent, and if they come good, they come good. But it's also very youthful. You saw just that play in midfield. Stephen Carroll easily marshaled the guy off the ball with a very professional body position. Tried to work it forward for City.
Openo gives chase, and now Pato will turn up. Now it's a two-man race with Stephen Carroll, and Carroll very veteran-like with the head back over to Steinwasser.
See, but the way he turns, he's turned his shoulder in there. Just a little step of the shoulder. Just come in and not allow the attacker any chance to make a play on the ball. That's just a veteran move.
Well, defending in soccer, John's a lot like Instagram. It's about the angles, right?
I wouldn't know anything about Instagram, partner. I leave that to you, my friend.
Here's Opino. Up the right side. His cross. All the way over and through. Looking for Declan Wynn, who made a run.
That's already a better start for City in terms of attacking service than a week ago. At halftime a week ago, they had one cross. That's their second cross into the area 9 minutes in here. Already on the front foot. Trevor James wanted to start faster. They have.
Segrist retreats. That ball popped up in the air. Reese Williams shaken up behind the play. Steinwasser will pick it up, and we will get a whistle and a stoppage.
And again, Matty Lewis winning a pretty good aerial battle there. Play had to be stopped for the injury, but City already establishing their position on aerial balls in this match.
So, John, we're just about 10 minutes into this one. Your impression so far?
Exactly what I expected. City's come out. They got a bit of a hairdryer speech last week at halftime. Trevor James was talking to us, and he said, I don't know that I could repeat what was said in the locker room at halftime a week ago when they had to come back and get the equalizer against Pittsburgh. Well, they've responded to that in training, and it's a better start here. And I think Memphis, young, trying to figure out what City has, and kind of playing that early chess match, but early advantages to City in terms of, I think, being better on the ball.
Oh, an aggressive play there by Patrick Segrist. And Opino on the receiving end.
Opino will remember that for later. He'll put that card in the deck, use that to politic as the match goes on. He is City's resident politician, and he will remember that elbow in the back.
This 5 minutes presented by the University of Michigan Flint, offering a flexible world-class education. U of M Flint is ready to help you own your future. Find the right program at umflint.edu.
Another early impression, Neil, frankly, better movement from Pato without the ball. First couple of matches here hasn't necessarily been as forward-thinking in terms of trying to get into space. I like his ability to attack the back line today. He's already made some better movements without the ball.
Left side attack here, Jeremy Kelly makes his move. Malloy, Kelly. Connor Rutz giving chase to Kelly, making life very uncomfortable for him.
That was a great, great defensive play by Rutz, just not allowing any inroads.
Leston Paul pings it across.
Neil, watch the three center backs for City today, because Ben Pierman has sent two up top here in the early going. But they're very well formed. They're playing a little higher line. It's kind of compacted the midfield, and I think City can use that to their advantage.
It's interesting, John just saw Leston Paul giving some direction to Kelly, and we will get a booking here on Detroit City FC.
Okay.
Well, Abdoulaye Diop, I believe.
That's good. That's a quick early card. Have a look here. Okay. Well, that's the standard that's been set. Let's see if our official Jeremy Shear keeps to that standard.
Assistant referees today, John Krill, Eric Burton, the fourth official, Kevin Fakar. Neil Rule, John Krieger here at Keyworth Stadium with you today. USL Championship Soccer. Scoreless here, moving into the 14th minute. Detroit City FC coming in with a record of 1-1-1. Memphis 901 FC 2-1-0. Ball sent into the mixing bowl, and it's flicked away by Amu Mensah. And there it is, John. It's something that you're not going to look back on and think a lot about. It's not going to be in some kind of stat sheet or whatever, but he broke up an opportunity.
And did so effortlessly. That's why he was in the open as our player to watch today. Look at how easily here he just establishes position. Attacker's there, rises to the ball well. Amu Mensah legally just gets the body in position, gets the job done.
Niall Logue with the opportunity in the mix. Officials right now talking to some of the players out there. Things getting a little verbose right now, which it tends to do on corners in the mixing bowl down there.
Shear already having a chat with the scrum.
And the merry-go-round continues. Corner service in, and Nate Steinwasser steps in front and makes a grab.
Easy. Easy catch for Nate. Now, what does that early yellow card tell us, partner? If that's the standard that we're going to have bookings at or fouls at for most of this match, frankly, to be fair, that wasn't a very physical yellow card. And so if that's the standard that the officials are going to take with this match, it's going to take a lot of the physicality out of this match. And could either make it really stop-start or really fluid, and then it's going to be a battle of pace. If you're City and it becomes that battle of pace, you really have to concentrate on getting the ball out wide and letting your wingers run. Let the Declan Wins of the world run and try to set things up.
And Williams taken down. Official says play on. Kelly along the line, and Reese Williams will actually win a throw. Great play by Williams. Didn't sit there and complain about it. Just popped back up, went down, and made a play. The next 5 minutes presented by DTE Energy. No matter where you are on your energy efficiency journey, DTE can help you score savings. Learn more at dteenergy.com/save energy. Leston Paul tries to slide a pass through on the left wing.
Really like Connor Rutz's high pressure so far today. Playing well defensively in midfield.
That ball saucered up in towards the 18, but a Steinwasser will have the goal kick. How about we get you our Fago trivia question? Both goals surrendered by Detroit City FC this season have come off corners. What's the longest DCFC has gone without surrendering a goal from the run of play? Tweet your answers to @Detroit City FC for a chance to win a $15 Kroger gift card, good for Fago products. We'll get you the answer in the second half. Diop makes the turn, playing with that yellow card. Stephen Carroll bangs one down the pitch. Trey Muse will make the grab. 64% save percentage for Muse this season. Does have a clean sheet.
Awful long time there over the ball for Muse.
As you may have heard, some of the City faithful here at Keyworth just pointing that out, John, as they have a tendency to do.
Yeah, well, they're very vigilant here at Keyworth. Keeping people honest.
They're always involved in the match. As Lewis will line things up. And to be fair, it has gotten stagnant over the last couple minutes here.
It has, and Trevor James won't like that. He was very adamant that in the last 2 matches, excuses be darned. All right, the weather was not great. It's sometimes a little bit difficult to get going in situations like that. But he said our boys should have started faster, and he wanted more of that. And this has stagnated a bit.
Beautiful build-up. Openo, his cross goes all the way through. Kisiedu will look to make a move on the counter. Kisiedu scissoring over, still has it. Kisiedu sends it out. Segrist back in. Steinwasser off the line, makes the grab.
So confident there from Steinwasser. Good runs by Memphis. A couple of really good runs towards Steinwasser to make him think about it. This is why we talked about Openo in the keys to the match. Look at that service in. If a couple of City players had continued their runs, that becomes a real problem for the Memphis keeper. But Openo's so good to cross over the ball and great service.
Segers tosses it in. Trying to connect with Philip Goodrum. Goodrum makes his way through, but Maxi Rodriguez will clear it out right onto the feet of Openo. And Openo accelerates down the right side. Beautiful ball in. Pato has it. Pato steps over. Outlet, left side, left foot goes in. And it's played away from Pato. Declan Wynn couldn't get everything he wanted on that.
You know what, though? Part of that's on Pato. He took too long over the ball. Second defender closed in, and I don't think he was ever really looking to shoot. If you're the front man in this attack, you've got to be looking to put the ball on frame. And he took way too long, and the chance dissipated. Needs to be faster there.
Muse off the line will make the grab. Trey Muse at 6'4". Muse toe pokes that one. City crowd wants a handball. Shear does not make the call. Here's Kelly to the top of the D. Kelly lets it go, and Steinwasser true to the game.
Another low, tough save. Steinwasser saw it all the way, but it skipped a bit on him. Nice body position. Watch Steinwasser's eyes here as the ball comes in. Getting down low, steps over, and Nate able to get down. And a great look from behind the shot here. Watch Steinwasser reading the shot, skips over a player, gets the body down and in position. It's a keeper that can see the game before it happens. That's why he's been so good in the early going of this USL Championship season.
Direct ball sent ahead. Amu Mensah will collect it. Next 5 minutes of the match presented by Golden Nugget Casino, the exclusive online gaming partner of DCFC.
3 at the back right now against Pato up top. City trying to play the aerial ball a couple of times. And Pato really hasn't been able to win the aerial challenge. Nice job by the Memphis back line there to really neutralize him so far.
Matt Lewis called for that foul.
Okay. Yeah, a little contact there.
Loeb will send that one up towards the 18. But Steinwasser will track it down. 22nd minute, no score. Neil Rule, John Krieger here with you. Keyworth Stadium, Detroit City FC, Memphis 901 FC. Carroll. Long ball up ahead over the touchline, so a throw-in coming up.
22 minutes in here, Neil, and it's kind of third verse, same as the first two for Detroit City. You look at the possession stats, City 57.1% possession. You know how many shots they end up with? As we take a look at the attacking numbers, City 57% of possession, no shots.
Looking for their first shot. Maxi Rodriguez gives one a go, but pulls it to the left of the frame.
In fact, we have not had an official shot on goal for either side. I think that's that shot that Steinwasser saved should count for Memphis, but the stat numbers don't bear that out here so far.
Maxi Rodriguez. A little in-between volley. Reese Williams sends it inside, and that ball was played away. Danger was lurking in the form of Pato for City.
Little reset here. Stephen Carroll going to control things. Memphis trying to press a little higher now. Stephen
Carroll will survey the scene. First team All-NISA performer last year. Got that captain's armband on, as is customary.
You look at how compact Memphis's midfield is right now. Even in our shot, 4 players across, 5, 6 players for Memphis, compacted in the midfield along the center line. Just trying to shut down the way that City likes to play the ball through midfield, get the ball out wide. A really compact game right now for Memphis.
Siegrist looking for Philip Goodrum. Goodrum, the 75th overall pick in the MLS 2020 draft by Atlanta United. Played 34 matches, scored 6 goals for Atlanta United 2 over the last 2 seasons. Carroll connects nicely with Reese Williams. Diop, hesitation move. Diop keeps it. Diop taken down. He'll be helped up by Leston Paul,
who will then do some politicking of his own. Leg kind of used the arm to create some space and then earned the bump.
Leston Paul, we talk about the youth of this Memphis side. Leston Paul, one of the veterans. We said earlier, 30 matches played for the Trinidad and Tobago national team. His last international match was in 2017, and they played against the USA in the 2018 World Cup qualification. Also played international matches against Uruguay and Peru. Over 60 matches to his credit during his time with Memphis.
High line here.
Rodriguez curls it back post. And Amu Mensah was making a run.
That's a heck of a header for Memphis. That ball was fizzed in and Amu Mensah rose well. But a nice job to get up, make the clearance.
Maxi Rodriguez, you talked about a partner. Maxi Rodriguez put some mustard on this one.
And Amu Mensah was there, and that's a heck of a clearance for Memphis by Patrick Siegrist to beat Amu Mensah in the air. And Amu Mensah wins a lot of aerial battles.
Maxi Rodriguez goes back post. Diop gave one a lash. Openo. Maxi service in, was looking for Connor Rutz. Reese Williams comes back, gets to it first. Oh, they'll call the foul. It was pretty apparent, I thought, that Reese Williams got in there first, but we'll see in a second, I guess.
Partner, I tended to agree with you on a first look. Yeah, cleared him out a little bit. In the modern game, getting the ball, getting there first doesn't always matter. I kind of long for the days of yore when it mattered that you won the duels of the ball.
You're an old soul, John.
I'm just old.
Ball headed up ahead along that touchline. Maxi Rodriguez did well to keep it in play. Back and forth over the midfield line it goes. Almost like a tennis match in some kind of ways. Siegrist, touch out wide. Kelly throws it up ahead. Stephen Carroll very calmly relocates that. Good run by Kelly to get around the defenders. He's inside the 18, lays it off, and Memphis will draw first blood. Beautiful drop off there, and Goodrum scores. And Memphis 901 FC takes a 1-0 lead.
All of a sudden on the counter, they get into the city area and a beautiful leave off there. And the best part about it was everybody continued their runs. So many times on a play like this, it's not about the first guy with the ball. It's about putting it in a place for someone else to come in. And Kelly does a good job of dribbling through about 5 city players, lays it to a spot. And then a runner from the side toe pokes it on through, and it's Philip Goodrum who just sees what Kelly's doing and wants to be in a position where Kelly can give it to him to make something happen. He does nothing Steinwasser could do, had to respect Kelly with the ball, and Memphis gets the goal on the road, leads 1-0.
So Detroit City FC on the back foot here. 28 minutes and change into this one. This portion of our broadcast brought to you by the Metro Detroit Chevy dealers. That ball goes off Reese Williams.
And I'll tell you what, the most unhappy person in Keyword Stadium right now, Neil Rule, will be Trevor James. He wanted a faster start from his boys. He wanted more attacking nous early. City hasn't shown that.
Dodson unable to get any of that one, so a throw-in coming up.
City without a shot on target through the first 30 minutes.
Williams. City on the left side. Still with that edge in possession. But finding themselves trailing in the match. Diop. And John, Memphis right now picking their spots. You talked about that high line, but now City. Openo ahead. Declan Wynn cannot get on the other side of it. Tonight's Metro Detroit Chevy Dealers Youth Team of the Match is Detroit City FC South Oakland 2013 Boys Rouge and Boys Gold, coached by Zach Hobson and Bill Bailey. They finished 1-2 in their indoor season. Congratulations, boys.
You know, you talked about possession, Neil. There comes a point when having a lot of possession is like holding a bunch of scratch 'em lottery tickets. You could have $1 million, but if you gave me the choice between 100 scratch 'em lotto tickets and a $100 bill, I'll take the $100 bill. So it comes to a point where you have to convert that possession into something tangible. And right now, City have had a lot of possession, but haven't really tested Memphis in the way I think they would like. Credit to Memphis's defense, and especially to their midfield for clogging things up.
And that has been the issue here in this match, where you talked about just the congestion at midfield. Now, City, a few times here today, John, have been able to go more direct and go over the top of it, but for the most part, they haven't been able to do things the way that they like to, especially through the wings.
No, not at all. And they want to establish the wings. They want to establish pace. If you see City having to revert to going over the top, that means Memphis is winning the battle. Because Trevor James doesn't like to go over the top. He likes to be an attacking, free-flowing team. Over the top, there's too much what if on the back end. So the 8-9 players that have just kind of crunched up midfield and not allowed any kind of free-flowing play through it, that's a win for Memphis early.
Pato, the target, couldn't come away with that pass. Turning in midfield, Kasiedu. And now another attack. Ball crossed, and unable to get on the end of it was Jeremy Kelly. Fortunately for Detroit City, he was all by himself. Segrist will serve it back in.
Neil, that ball in there for Memphis before the cross looked like an under-8s game. There were about 5 City players chasing the ball, and all of a sudden it wormed through and nobody's on the back post with a runner, and the service just too far. Could have very easily been 2-0.
Declan Wynn will move over. And Memphis with another throw.
I get the strong feeling that if things continue in this vein to halftime, the hairdryer will return in the Detroit City locker room. There'll be a bit of a closed-door session, because City can be more attacking than this.
Oh, and Diop will be called for the foul, and the crowd here does not like that call.
And the crowd here is right. That's soft. We've seen it. We've seen a couple of those tonight, to be fair. A couple against City, and frankly, one against Memphis. on the free kick Maxi Rodriguez had a while back.
Steinwasser off the line, makes the grab. Steinwasser upset, but very sporting as he helps his opponent up.
There's got to be a booking here. The referee booked Lay Diop for a challenge that was half that physical in the first 11 minutes. Steinwasser got taken out, and in a game that protects keepers, I don't know why there's not a booking here. If you're going to set a standard early, keep the standard. That's not it.
And that's what the crowd is clamoring for here at Keyworth.
And the crowd is right. And what's happening here is the player from Memphis is getting as far away from as possible. I think they're not going to give him a booking.
Maybe we have some blood on the jersey, perhaps, on the kit. I think that might be the case. So Goodrum will come out, at least temporarily. Maxi Rodriguez slots a pass up the left side. Touched away from Declan Wynn.
That's a really good job by the wingback for Memphis. Getting back there and dispossessing Wynn, who is very pacey. Nice job to stay with him.
Amu Mensah, this becomes almost a de facto corner kick with Mensah's ability to throw it a long way.
And you see that here.
That ball sent into the mixing bowl, popped up. Openo pops it out to Rodriguez. Maxi's cross, actually a shot that was on frame. And Trey Muse had to be aware.
That's the most tested he's been all day, though, Neil. And 35 minutes in, that's not a good thing.
Jeremy Kelly just took a seat on the pitch. And Goodrum in the meantime, I believe, will try to make his way back in. So Kelly out, Goodrum out. Well, it gives me an opportunity to tell you the next 5 minutes of this match is presented by Strategic Staffing Solutions, longtime partner with Detroit City FC. I just like, what are we waiting
doing
for
here?
Yeah.
I'm hoping your watch is stopped there. And if now wait, Neil, because this is what happens in soccer. We'll get to the 45-minute mark and there'll be 1 minute of stoppage time. And this is the complaint some people have with the game, because this is time wasting.
And Kelly took a seat on the pitch, and now Goodrum's back in. I don't know what we were doing for the last 2 minutes, but we weren't playing soccer. I know that. But we are back underway. Stephen Carroll drives it up towards midfield, looking for Openo. A couple of defenders back. Logue headed it ahead. Diop deflects that pass and sends it back to Steinwasser.
Credit to Memphis for doing this, Neil, but they're taking advantage of the fact City is not challenging the ball right now. They have players who could make this a physical advantage and challenge the ball and press the ball. And they're playing a step off the ball. Force the issue. You're trailing. You have the ability with your speed and pace to press the issue. Do it. And Memphis being given some time over the ball, you combine that with the way they're, compacting things in midfield. It's pretty much a dream start for Ben Pierman and his return to Keyworth.
Stephen Carroll will wing it around.
Remember how you know how you were talking about possession earlier, Neil, and the possession stat? All of this counts as possession. This is nothing when it comes to goals. So that's your scratch and lottery ticket with possession. This play in front of your own area needs to become something on the wings.
That connects. Pass inside looking for Pato. Pato in the 18 turns. Pato's shot is blocked. And now it's cleared out.
Pato just got beat. Memphis's back line just muscled him off the ball.
Back heel there by Maxi Rodriguez, trying to stop the switch. Segrist has it. And I think that's a good analogy by you, John. And it's not even a good lottery ticket either. It's one of those ones that are like 777s that are just $1.
Yeah, it's a dollar ticket where you can win, like the big prize is 50.
Oh, and Maxi Rodriguez will go in the books. Aaron Malloy down on the pitch, and let's see.
Oh, I wanted this is. And yet Steinwasser gets taken out 10 minutes ago, and there's nothing. That's. You know what? We'll wait till we have a look here.
And Maxi Rodriguez perplexed right now.
I'm perplexed too.
There's Malloy, Maxi Rodriguez.
That's a booking.
There's a little frustration there on Maxi Rodriguez's part. Because the same things you're talking about, John, are they're experiencing them out there on the pitch.
Yeah.
Segrist surveys the scene, sends it towards the back post. Steinwasser with the punch. Volley attempt bounces in, and that will go wide of the frame.
That's a really good punch by Nate. Really solid punch. Come out. Wasn't really in a position to make the catch. Sometimes you have to know as a keeper if you're in a position to catch or punch. Nate, nice job to win the aerial battle and punch out.
Next 5 minutes presented by Ally, proud to be the official financial services partner of DCFC. For everything we need, for everything we want, for everything we do, we're all better off with an Ally. Learn more at ally.com. 42nd minute, Neil Rule, John Krieger here with you. Memphis 9:01 with the lead, 1-0. Opino on the left side. Ball in, Maxi Rodriguez up in the air. Couldn't quite get enough of it.
It's the first time in about 12 minutes that City have been able to run the ball down the wings, get the service they want. That's what they need more of.
And John, you know, again, going back to your lottery ticket analogy, that was a little bit better lottery ticket. That's maybe like a bingo one. That's a $2 one or a $5 one.
Yeah, you're starting to get into ones that have some value.
All right. Stephen Carroll with it again. Looking for Reese Williams. Will he get on the end of it? He does. Beautiful ball from Carroll. Williams 1v1 looking to make a play. Crosses it in. The header wide of the left side. But once again, Connor Rudd's the target. Things are warming up a little bit now for City.
Starting to see the engines grind through the gears just a little bit. I would have liked to have seen more runners on this ball. But Rudd's going up, winning the battle 1v2. A little better from City here, heading toward the half.
Muse. It's a goal kick up ahead. Matt Lewis the header. Maxi looking for Pato. Throw in coming up. Reese Williams will step over. Played last year with Stumptown AC. 3 goals, 3 assists. That ball across the line, another goal kick coming up.
Reese Williams doing his best to try to get something going on the wings on some of those long diagonal balls. Nice job by the back line for Memphis, staying with him.
So Trey Muse will put the boot to it again, 45th minute. Eventually. All right, here we go. Opino gets it back. Williams has it touched away. Throw-in coming up now for Memphis. As we move up toward stoppage time, I'm told there'll be 2 minutes of stoppage time.
So they got about half the amount of the stoppages, which is more than we normally see.
Oh, and Pato just absolutely ran through, and no call as Steinwasser will ping it up off the line. And that was a clear off-arm shove by Logue.
Detroit City getting no favors from the officiating crew today.
Here's Opino looking to turn with it. Diop. Williams, he's been able to do some things on this right wing. This time dispossessed, at least temporarily. Williams drives that one in. It's cut out right away. Lewis steps up, however. Williams back heels it over the line, and visible frustration on the face of Reese Williams. And I think that camera shot there, John, pretty much said it all. Stoppage time presented by Brew Detroit. Always true to the craft. And a very frustrating first 45 minutes.
Yeah, this is not what Detroit City wanted or thought would happen here. And a credit to the defensive play and the physical play by Memphis today. They've been more physical than I thought they would be, winning a lot of battles that I thought City could use some of their veteran physical presence to win, and Memphis has been better.
Reese Williams off the Pato header. Maxi Rodriguez does well to keep it. Maxi goes down, this time gets the foul call. And Lewis rips it out to the left side to Declan Wynn. Wynn working as a runner. Now retreats. Sends it in, and that's cut out. Nobody was around Graham Smith. Graham Smith, the 18th overall pick by Sporting Kansas City in the 2018 MLS Super Draft. That ball feathered in. Maxi Rodriguez making a run, was tripped up from behind and could not catch up to it.
Shepherded out for a goal kick, and that might be the last action of the opening half. We've played the 2 minutes. Not a good first half for Detroit City FC.
And the whistle sounds, and 45 minutes in the books here at Keyworth. Memphis 901 FC with the 1-0 lead. It was a Philip Goodrum goal back in the 28th minute that is the difference. And that man is responsible for the margin on the scoreboard. So we'll take our first halftime break. Memphis with the lead on the road. They lead at 1-0. We'll be back with more USL Championship Soccer.
Reyka vodka is made from pure Icelandic spring water and filtered through lava rocks for exceptional quality. Skál! Hversu löng er þessi auglýsing?
Reyka vodka.
Open. Here you go, buddy. Thank you.
You may kiss the bride.
Good job. Love you, Dad.
Oh my God. It's our baby girl.
Football is a big deal in this house. So when Maurice was injured, we immediately thought the worst. To see my baby lose his joy hurt.
The DMC, Rehabilitation Institute of Michigan, is here to help athletes get back in the game.
They're like family. It was a long road, but we made it back.
DMC, Rehabilitation Institute of Michigan, a community built on care.
It's Chevy Truck Month, and it's time to add the perfect accessories to your new Chevy. Make it bolder. Make it work harder. Make it your own. Find new possibilities. Find new roads. Now, during Truck Month, GM employees with a current eligible Chevy lease can get this Silverado for $209 a month. Or get a $1,000 accessory allowance towards eligible accessories when you purchase.
These are the lava rocks that filter our vodka, giving it a crisp, clean taste. Conveniently, they're just a stone's throw from our distillery. It's a very small island.
Break of vodka.
Our most important moments, don't stop and wait until everyone is ready. They are imperfect, off-centered. They blur, they fall. And like the goal you missed as you turned your head back to the pitch, they don't wait. The most important moments don't care about the weather, or the smoke, or the clock.
Monday with the right foot, it's in the back of the net.
Comes free, Ozzie Matthews! 2-1 City!
They surprise because they are incomplete. In fact, the only perfect aspect of our most important moments is that they are shared. And shared moments become memories. And shared memories become traditions. And traditions are something you should never grow out of. From an amateur team born under the skyline of our city to a professional club that has come to dominate their opponents, Detroit City FC stands by our traditions. We are supporter-built. We are community-focused. We believe that sports should be inclusive and affordable. We believe that clubs should be excellent and accessible. And we believe that positive change should be relentless. Memories don't wait. The time has come for Detroit City FC to move forward.
I'm on that routine. I'm on that routine. What's the money? And for a long, crashing in. There it is! First of the year for San Diego!
And it's into the back of the net! El Paso!
Far corner and it's in! What a goal! Are you watching Football Americas?
Open. Here you go, buddy. Thank you.
You may kiss the bride.
Love you, Dad.
Oh my God. It's our baby girl.
Back inside Keyworth Stadium, 1-0, Memphis 901 FC with the lead. It was a goal by Philip Goodrum in the 28th minute. That is the difference right now. As we will take a look at what's going on around USL Championship. It's our news and notes. And John, of course, everybody, a lot of eyes on the World Cup and what's going on there. 14 current or former USL players were in the men's national team camp during the FIFA window. It was a busy time.
It was, and it really shows you the growth of the game in this country and the opinion of it from around the world as players want to come in here and play. And you're seeing the talent level of USL Championship be good enough and strong enough that you have national teams want to get involved. It's a good thing for the league.
And of course, the USL Super League will get things rolling in 2023. And Lexington, a new side in USL League One for 2023, as they revealed their crest. So the friends down there in Lexington will get things rolling coming up in 2023 as well. Our USL Team of the Week, John, and some familiar names on there.
Yeah, Conway gets the hat trick, first USL hat trick of the season against Charleston. And Trejo, the second week in a row he's been on the Team of the Week. He was Player of the Week a year ago. All he did last week was have 2 goals and 2 assists. Just the 12th player in USL Championship history to record that kind of a night. So an action-packed Team of the Week of some very talented players.
And speaking of action-packed, certainly on the national ESPN networks, we'll have some USL action coming up during the month of April and on into May. Some big-time matchups, John, on a big-time platform.
Well, you take a look at San Diego and El Paso. Those are 2 teams that need this match for different reasons. San Diego won 3 of 4. El Paso Locomotive, they've lost 3 straight. They need to find their form again. It's going to be a tough one for them. And then you see on May 15th on ESPN2, Phoenix and Tampa Bay. That was one that was going to be a big one as the start to the season came out. But right now, Phoenix lost 2 of their last 3. They need to get better in a hurry.
Yeah, and LaRouge will be out there, too, on tax day against Birmingham on ESPN Deportes. So we will take a break, come back, get you the second half of action. Memphis 901 FC, the 1-0 lead. We'll be back from Keyworth with more.
I am American Home Fitness.
I'm American Home Fitness.
I am American Home Fitness.
We are American Home Fitness.
Come to any American Home Fitness location for the hottest deals on the latest fitness equipment and accessories. American Home Fitness, Michigan's home for fitness and the official fitness equipment provider of the Detroit City Football Club.
Hello, I'm Tillman Fertitta, owner of the Golden Nugget Casinos, and I've got some big news. Drum roll, please. The Golden Nugget online casino is live in Michigan. Place a bet on your favorite teams through our new sports book or play your favorite slot and table games, all from the convenience of your phone at GoldenNuggetCasino.com.
Sign up now and we'll match your first deposit up to $1,000. Visit GoldenNuggetCasino.com.
It's Chevy Truck Month, and it's time to add the perfect accessories to your new Chevy. Make it bolder. Make it your own. Find new possibilities. Find new roads. Now, during Truck Month, GM employees with a current eligible Chevy lease can get this Silverado for $209 a month. Or get a $1,000 accessory allowance towards eligible accessories when you purchase.
Detroit City FC is presented by DoubleTree Suites by Hilton in downtown Detroit. Is proud to be the official hotel partner of Detroit City FC. The Metro Detroit Chevy dealers. Strategic Staffing Solutions. And Ally, the official financial services partner of DCFC. Back here at Keyworth, let's check out the highlights from the first 45 minutes of play. And John, I think you spoke about it often here in this match today. But the jump in the match by Memphis 901, they attacked early. They were able to finally break through and get a goal in the 28th minute. But Nate Steinwasser, though, was keeping the city side in it.
And he's done an awful lot to keep the city side in this match. Nice job to get down there low. And then in the 28th minute, here comes a nice clearance out by Detroit City FC. But look at Memphis, right back on the ball, dribbling through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 players leave off. And there's Goodrum, has it on a plate, toe pokes it in. It's a deserved goal for Memphis. It's a deserved lead for Memphis. They were the better team in the first half. And they've come out here. They have clogged up the midfield. They've denied City on the wings. Goodrum, nice job to keep his run going on a great leave off by Kelly. And then toward the end of the first half, again, another cross into the area. Nate Steinwasser has to come in with the overhand punch. That's 2 balls that Nate Steinwasser has kept his team in the game. City have to be better after the half, but a great first half by Memphis 901. They'll make a sub here at the start of the second half as well to try to keep the pressure on.
So it's apparent what Detroit City FC has to do in this match. And John, you talked about it, all that possession for City. The bottom line is it's got to result in more. And when you check the heat map here, and you can follow along USLChampionship.com, you look at the heat map, there's not a whole lot of bright red inside that 18.
So many soccer fans get involved in possession. You look at that, 62%. Great for City. What am I looking at? The number right in front of that. Shots on target, 0. Possession means nothing if it doesn't lead to attack.
So we are just about ready to go for the second half of action. Memphis will have the possession first. As the goal scorer, Philip Goodrum, will have that possession to get things going. Good news for Detroit City, John, is Memphis has shown to score early. However, they do not tend to score often in the second half of matches. And on the flip side of that coin, they do not concede early, but they have conceded often late. And we want that trend to continue if you're a Detroit City FC fan.
All of Memphis's goals have come in the first 60 minutes of a match, and they've got their goal here. Conversely, they have surrendered 4 goals in the final 30 minutes of a match so far this season. So in their 3-0 loss to Pittsburgh, and then also surrendering a goal to Las Vegas, or to Oakland Roots rather, those came late. And so City will need to keep the pressure on and hope they can find some goals late, flip the script here and get the points at home.
Aaron Malloy touches it out wide. Now slicing through is Goodrum. Goes to the turf. Siedu will ping it over towards the left wing. Segrist. Segrist has been pretty good on that left side for Memphis.
And look at how quick Memphis is on the ball, Neil. Just moving things forward, getting right back into the City attacking third.
Next 5 minutes of the match presented by American Home Fitness, the official fitness equipment provider of DCFC. As that ball sent out wide towards Declan Wynn, who looks to make a turn, but a whistle comes away from the ball. You can visit AmericanHomeFitness.com for the best in home fitness equipment and a location near you. Always see that video footage of Detroit City FC players out on social media, always on their American Home Fitness treadmills.
Goodrum, a little shove there. Oh, Stephen Carroll, a veteran move there. Just a little shoulder in as Derek Dodson was heading forward. Just kind of muscled Dodson off the ball a little bit. Heady veteran play. Not enough contact that the referee would make notice, but enough to muscle Dodson off the ball.
So Segrist will toss that one in. I will say this too, John. We talked about Segrist on that left side. Their attack has pretty much come exclusively on the left side.
This better here. Openo in space.
Couldn't quite get the timing of the run down, and Openo will be the first one to tell you he needs to be better on that one.
That was a good ball through from Declan Wynn. Quickly out wide, let Wynn run. You know, you talked about the joy up the left-hand side. City has kind of shaded a midfielder out a little wider here.
Diop called for that foul.
Well, now we're getting dangerous here because Diop's on a yellow card and he's been whistled for 2 fouls since. So if he goes in for a particularly hard one,
you're running with the devil.
You are making a deal with the devil
right.
at that point, because it starts getting up to the totting up kind of period. Memphis has had a player sent off this season. Remember, we talked about last week, Pittsburgh Riverhounds, before coming in here, had played a man up in both their matches. One of those was a 3-0 win over this Memphis club.
Segrist standing over it for Memphis.
Really like this set piece setup by Memphis. Go either way with the free kick.
Ball chipped in. Amu Mensah clears it out. Openo touches it wide to Pato. Pato will win a throw.
Here's the problem with that, Neil. If Openo and Pato are touching the ball in your own third, you've been compacted way too far back. And that's a win for Memphis's midfield. And the fact that they're forcing the attacking players for City to make touches earlier and not getting good positions.
Oh, and Diop hit with another foul. And Derek Dodson upset. And everybody upset. And Openo's upset.
We're going to have some opinion sharing here.
Stephen Carroll's upset.
And this is, well, here's Diop coming in. I'm gonna let the picture speak for itself.
The bottom line is this, though, for Memphis 901. It's a restart.
In a very dangerous place.
In a dangerous spot. The geometry is in their favor. Dead center of the pitch.
What was that you were saying about Instagram and angles in the first half?
That's right.
Well, we're back to more angles. And we're back to another foul on Lay Diop. That's now 3 fouls since he picked up his yellow card. If I'm Trevor James, I take that into account. Because the ice is getting thinner for that young man.
Niall Logue standing over it.
Now we're going to have the pace off. And move everybody back half an inch.
Here we go. And that ball rocketed over top of the frame.
Bit of a Bronx cheer from the Northern Guard for that. And here we go. We have Dunwell. How much you want to bet, as there's a sub coming in here for City at the next opportunity, that Lea Diop's day will be done?
And I think you put it very, very well, partner. He is running with the devil right now. And Brad Dunwell getting loose. Opino trying to make his way in, but instead coming off the line as Muse. And that will be the case, I'm being told, that Diop will be the one coming off.
And that's just smart management by Trevor James. You got a guy
he sees it too, man.
Everybody does.
Yeah.
Because now any bump becomes your 4th foul since you were yellow carded.
Diop heads it wide. Reese Williams trying to turn with it.
To be honest, if I'm City, I almost play the ball out here to get him off the pit.
Pato couldn't come through with the possession there as it's taken away. Kisiedu locked up, and this will be a booking. Kisiedu doesn't like it. Kisiedu right now doing the smart thing, just turning around and walking away.
Trainers being ordered on.
Mensah being helped to his feet. You be the judge. That's a wild swing with the left foot.
Yeah, that's a booking. Absolutely.
So we will get a restart now for Detroit City as we get one more look at the booking. This 5 minutes presented by the all-new Detroit City FC app. Download it now so you can vote for tonight's man of the match. And
So
now
the
the politicking in the debate continues. We have not had smooth restarts after whistles here tonight.
No, not at all. And frankly, that's poor officiating. If you allow that to continue, you're allowing the flow to be taken out of a match.
So Opino and Maxi Rodriguez. Stepping up, Maxi curls it back post. Headed. Stephen Carroll couldn't get it to his foot. Dunwell just came into the match. Reese Williams tries to make a turn. Reese Williams taken down from behind.
2 officials saw that. Assistant referee on the side had flagged for the foul. Referee agreed.
That was pretty apparent everywhere in the stadium.
What a step over there to create it. That's a heck of a job by Williams. Moves through 2 men, beats another. He was looking to lay it off to about the top of the 6-yard box. It's a foul you have to make.
So here we go again, Maxi Rodriguez. Can City cash in? Maxi drives it just over top. Oh, Pato was inches away from glory.
Rose well, just didn't have the height.
Mensah the header into the 18. Stephen Carroll pops it back out. Opino. Crowd wants a handball. They will not get it.
Tensions have ratcheted up here, partner.
Oh, and Trevor James.
You don't see him yell at referees much.
Trevor James sits down on the bench.
Let's have a look. It's close.
Throw-in coming up now for City. Dunwell will wing it out. Lewis drives it. Cut off from Opino. The wait is over for 2022 replica jerseys. They're available, and for a short time, just scan the QR code on your screen and check them out. They were worth the wait, everybody. And there is that QR code on your screen. Jerseys are in stock, so get your kit. Throw in inside the 18. Wynn cuts it off. Wynn has it again. Pato back to goal. Dunwell.
better side-to-side movement here for City in the last 10 minutes, Neil. And I'm going to go back to you talking about the politicking after the restarts. Another way that helps Memphis is that they give up a lot of goals late, I think, because they get fatigued. When you can take 2 or 3 minute breaks after a foul, it gives everybody a bit of breather.
Wins cross too far, looking for Connor Rutz. Openo made an attempt to get there. But you can tell, John, here in the 58th minute, this is different now for City. Over the last 5 minutes, the attacks really come to life, and it looks like form is holding as far as Memphis is concerned.
And frankly, this is what we've seen from City in each of the last 3 weeks. Slow out of the traps, build up toward halftime, pick it up in the second half. Would you rather be a second half finishing team than a first half one? Yes. Would you also rather they didn't wait till the 60th minute to really assert themselves? Absolutely.
Maxi Rodriguez tracks back to take it. And you mentioned that movement from side to side. I think since Brad Dunwell's come into the match, you've noticed a difference.
He has been a very good holding player in midfield. Just able to hold up the ball, let people get forward, create attacking options. Good control on the ball. Things have run well through him.
Good rim, will let it rip.
Take that shot all day.
Yeah, it'll take a world-class effort to beat Steinwasser from there.
Yep.
Stephen Carroll, the captain. Now interesting here, John Memphis going back to that high line a little bit.
Trying just to press City back. The higher the line is, the more risk reward the ball out wide and the ball over the top are. And remember, City doesn't have a Billy Forbes today. So it's going to be Connor Rutz and Pato that are going to have to make this happen, and maybe Maxi Rodriguez coming into a more attacking space.
Pato with the flick. Just goes out in front of Connor Rutz. John, DCFC continuing with that edge in possession, but it's meant a little more here. There's a rip right through, and the stop is made by Muse, but it was not very convincing.
You know what, though? That's the first real forward attacking intent to test the keeper today. Even though that's a shot from distance, even though he sees it all the way, even though he gets 2 good hands behind it, you'll take that if you're City. Sting the keeper's hands a bit. Have a go.
Openo, beautiful setup, rocks the shot, Muse makes the stop.
City tried to keep that play alive after the save as well. That's much better from Detroit City FC.
And flat out effort will create a corner for City. How about this setup from Openo?
Look at that, touches right through. Rutz tried to poke it into the corner. And that's a heck of a save by Trey Muse to get down equal to Steinwasser's save in the first half.
Rodriguez pings it inside the 18. Amu Mensah the header. 50-50 ball up. It's spilled. Pop back up in the air one more time. And Memphis able to clear the zone and relieve the heat.
Look at how far forward Nate Steinwasser is right now. Came all the way out to the center circle to play that ball. City just wants to keep the pressure on. Not allow any time off the ball here.
Openo. Service into the box. And Reese Williams will collect. He'll send it back in. That ball's headed off the crossbar. Oh, Maxi Rodriguez couldn't quite guide it in. Pato turns. And the pressure finally relieved.
Not yet. Look at Dunwell stepping out to cut out and send it back down with Lewis. This is the best 5 minutes from City of the match.
Service curled in. That was headed away by Graham Smith. The boys are buzzing for City right now. Openo will rip it wide.
Somebody in the food court got a surprise there. What a ball into Maxi Rodriguez. He was 6 inches away from equalizing here. Openo, ball in. Maxi rises, beats 3 players, and puts it off the heart of the bar. So much better from City right now.
How about that quality from Reese Williams, too? Just collecting that, putting it perfectly on the head of Maxi Rodriguez. And we're in the danger zone right now for Memphis. They've conceded twice this season in minutes 61 through 75.
And twice more from 75 to 90.
Casiedu with it. Graham Smith. Memphis right now happy to have some possession just to not be defending for a 2-minute stretch. Carroll pokes that one free. Reese Buckmaster, 32nd overall pick by the New York Red Bulls in the 2019 MLS draft. Lots of open space on the left side. Segrist in the 18. His cross. That shot was blocked off the foot of Casiedu.
And Dunwell did a great job to get back and step into that one. This game has opened up end to end, Neil. We're going to have a fun last 27 minutes. What you want to do, both sides, it's end to end. You've really stepped up the pace. Don't lose your marker. Don't lose your man.
Maxi Rodriguez. Who will be the hero for City? They are buzzing the last 5 minutes. Wynn heads it down on Mumensa. Dunwell, since his arrival into the match, things have turned.
Mumensa coming further forward now as well.
Rodriguez, beautiful. Wynn, cross, runs, can't come up with it. Reese Williams sees it played away, but Dunwell there again. Openo, beautiful, stepping through with it. Openo shot, and Runtz deflects it out.
What close control from both Openo and Maxi Rodriguez to keep that attack alive. And now, of course, we'll have a moment and take a drink of water.
Like
start things early here.
Like to send a special shout out to Tyler McManus and the DCFC Academy watching. They got the win down there in Florida. Bosch Tanyi, the game-winning goal. They got the 2-1 win over Wake FC today. Big shout out to the Academy. Everybody down there watching City. The future watching the present, John.
You know, in the USL Academy Cup, that team, that side, so many good young players. It's part of what City wants to do, create opportunities in the youth game and for the growth.
We get a whistle and a foul called, and bodies going all over everywhere.
I think we have officially graduated to Chippy.
Business is picking up, and let's see it again.
Hey, that's a foul. He shoved him.
Carroll goes down. Philip Goodrum goes down.
Look at how quick now City is looking to get the ball forward. This is what they should have been doing all match. They're not relaxing on the ball in their own end. Great step through there, keeping things going.
And another foul is called. Let's get you our Fago trivia answer. 11 straight matches without allowing a goal from the run of play. from April 13th, 2020 to June 26, 2020. 1,132 minutes is the answer. They put together 9 straight shutouts, 844 minutes without surrendering a goal in Trevor James' first season with the club back in 2019. So they will pick a winner from your answers at Detroit City FC on Twitter.
He's been in the game a lot longer than I am, but I know at least that 1,000 minutes of not allowing a goal from open play is pretty good.
Tis. As I like to say it, you could fly from here to Seattle and back, and the whole time you're gone, no goals would have been scored. And now once again,
we're taking some time.
Yeah, the whistles, man, on the restarts and the set pieces and the free kicks and the corners.
Look, I know gamesmanship is part of it and time wasting is part of it, but if you're an official, you've got to recognize that that's what's happening and take control.
And you ask the question, when do the words stop? Like, when do we start playing? When do the words stop and the play starts?
And frankly, that's a problem with American soccer referees. They're far too willing to allow the gamesmanship.
And now we'll get a booking. Oh, and Reese Williams can't believe it.
To a City player?
Well, let's see how it all shook out.
I think City was probably barking about the time wasting and got a booking for, or not.
Oh, Goodrum put his arms around Williams and pulled him down, and Williams got the card.
Oh, this is bad. That's bad. That's just flat bad.
Corner sent in. Steinwasser makes the grab. Steinwasser wants to wing it out, and he will. Here comes City looking to move. Reese Williams keeps it in after getting the card. Not a lot on the pass, though, as Paul will play it out. Derek Dodson in the 18. Dodson's shot is blocked. 70th minute we go. Connor Rutz has it. Done well with some space. Declan Wynn runs up the left side. Maxey chips it to him.
And you're back to the playing the ball across the field in your own end. Get it forward. Look to move forward. One touch, two touch pass.
Mensah looking direct for Wynn. Job is done though. City will get a throw. But you don't really care how it comes.
I'll just keep the pressure on here.
Mensah, as we've talked about before, capable of tossing this one all the way to 6. Does just that. Rutz heads it across. Stephen Carroll. Openo, he's dangerous. Chips it ahead, looking for Matt Lewis. Just a little too much mustard on the hot dog.
Good idea. Cuts it back across. Just couldn't drop it down to a point where Lewis could get a hold of it.
Openo. You always know what he's thinking. We'll say that.
He wears his heart and everything else on his sleeve, let me tell you.
Antoine Openo went to college at Princeton. Was an all Ivy League player during his time there.
See, Amo Mensah's got the ball right now. Wynn is about 10 yards away from it. Get forward.
That ball played out by Segrist. Segrist played 29 matches for Indy 11 last year. Former 10th overall draft pick by the New York Red Bulls in 2020. Wynn. Amu-Mensah. 72nd minute. Maxey along the line. Maxey steps through. Maxey catches up to it. Maxey drops it off. Rutz makes a run and sends it just wide of the left post.
That was clearly a shot, but you got a runner going toward the post, kind of pulled up on his run. Might have been able to redirect that home. Nice job to step through there. Beautiful job to leave it back. Connor Rutz is there, sends it across, and Declan Wynn had pulled up. If he keeps going, he might be able to tap that in.
Here comes City again. Reese Williams, his cross makes its way through. Ponto! Quack, quack, it's 1-1.
Game on at Keyworth. Pato finally wins a battle, gets the space to turn, and puts a worldie under the bar. It's the third goal of the season, conceded by Memphis in minutes 61 to 75. A great service in. Pato with a great control, turns, fires, and nobody's stopping that one. That's what he can do with space and a moment to turn. And it's a rocket off the underside of the goal.
That was a banger by Pato. And the smoke comes out on the Northern Guard supporter section. You see it in the distance.
Well, Neil, I said in the first half, Pato needed to be better on the ball. Pato was better on the ball. And that's a heck of a goal.
And you're absolutely right. It was a quiet first 45 from Pato, but he was an absolute bolt of lightning here in Keyworth. They call him the Duck. John, he was quacking.
Calm on the surface of the water, working like heck underneath it, and he worked his way into space.
And this will be a corner for City.
Here's the funny thing. Pato might have been subbed out. In fact, Trevor James was getting ready to make changes, and then Pato scores.
And now Maxey Rodriguez will serve the corner. The onslaught continues for Detroit City FC, but of course not before we have more words.
Of course.
And if you're Memphis, this is what you want right now. This is a de facto timeout.
Yep, giving your players a rest.
Just stopping the momentum. The City's buzzing again. Maxey Rodriguez lines it up, sends a corner in. That one punched across.
But City wins the second battle of the ball. And Reese Williams, good work down in the corner, finally loses the ball, but not before City gets it back and able to keep the pressure on here. Everybody forward for City right now.
Stephen Carroll will win a throw. Openo wants it. He'll take it, toss it into Maxey. He's got some space too. He can ping one in there.
That's a smart play by Williams. Didn't try to go up and win the aerial ball. Was trying to get into the position to win the second ball and ping the service back in.
Williams, his cross, run, sends it just wide of that left post.
Connor Rutz is a member of the Hard Luck Club in the last 15 minutes. He is a combined 3 feet away from a brace. Look at this service in. Dropped it on a dime for Connor, and he missed it by a foot.
Memphis with the possession now, looking to move. In a newly minted 1-1 game. Reese Williams couldn't get a ton on it. Wynn sends it down. Nobody in Rouge, though. For a long way. As Buckmaster played it to the right side. Malloy. Paul. Wearing that captain's armband for Memphis.
I'll tell you what, that goal has been transformative for Pato here, Neil. He is running harder. It's almost like it took the shackles off a little bit.
Well, there were a few players out there, I think, John, that needed it more than Pato, and that was flat out skill by Pato. You can't replicate that. You can't practice for that. You either have the ability to do that or you do not.
And he does.
Maxi Rodriguez tried to flick that one on. That ball sent back towards Steinwasser, but not quite the heavy sprint load that we saw in the first 45 minutes of the match. Guys right now measuring their runs a little more often, John.
Well, fatigue starts to set in a little bit. I think some of the stoppages have played into Memphis's favor, clearly. City should try to take advantage of the fact that I think they probably are better stamina-wise.
Nate Steinwasser, people won't notice that. Nate Steinwasser put a beautiful ball up there to get the attack rolling.
Yes, he did.
He triggers the offense at the keeper spot.
He has taken on that kind of sweeper-keeper role, and he's really comfortable coming out, whether it's if it's with a throw or a well-placed punt. He is really solid at putting the attack in motion.
Substitution coming on for Memphis. Luis Fernando will come in. Fernando played 33 matches for Atlanta United.
And now Fernando is coming in, and who's coming off? Oh, is it me?
Philip Goodrum comes out, the goal scorer for Memphis. Amu Mensah motors through two men. Amu Mensah, Wynn. Maxi Rodriguez to Wynn.
Maxi wants it back. Instead it goes far side.
Header popped up just outside the 18. Matty Lewis wins that one. Declan Wynn controls it. Done well. Reese Williams. Williams cross all the way through. And it's just wide of the frame. Boy, I'll tell you what, Reese Williams on these crosses, man, have been dangerous.
Absolutely electric. He could have 3 assists.
Openo. He wanted the handball, didn't get the call. Here's Rutz. He turns. Another corner coming up for City.
Get the corner moving. Keep it playing.
And City has turned up the tempo. Corner service back post. Stephen Carroll, the header. Bounces around. And just sent out.
It's an ABH clearance.
Anywhere but here.
And what are we stopping for?
Detroit City FC absolutely buzzing here in the second half.
And they are showing no signs of stopping. Amu Mensah much further forward in the last 15 minutes. City is determined to turn this into a defense versus attack drill.
Steinwasser will track back.
Move it forward. This is not the time to be passing back and forth laterally. Move it up. That's the kind of ball you need. Down the field, then win the second ball. They do, and move it forward. Don't play it backward. Always forward.
Maxey turned back. Amu Mensah looks for Declan Wynn and finds him. Double team comes. Opino, though, stepping into the 18. Opino tried to make his way through. Opino still has it. Oh, they'll call Opino for a foul. And we never saw any contact whatsoever.
That's a bad call. Straight out. That's a bad call.
Well, let's see it again. Opino called for the foul.
And Opino got held.
Steps through.
No, that's soft. That's bad referee. And there have been a lot of those today, Neil.
Opino tries to step through. '83rd minute. 1-1 the score. An electric second half here by Detroit City. Neil Rule, John Krieger with you. Happy to have you with us wherever you're watching. Connor Rutt's in the mix.
And they call a foul on City.
Opino wants to know where the foul was. Reese Williams gives chase. High drama here in Keyword. Matt Lewis will win a throw for Detroit City. Now that foul will go against Memphis. And Matt Lewis will restart it. Lewis collects it. Sends the pass across the pitch, and that whistle will sound.
And the referee took a look to see if City had advantage there. But when Amu Mensah didn't play it forward, he stopped it up for the free kick. Another good, quick free kick here, reversing it wide.
Opino tiptoes through. Opino to the 18. Opino, the header off the service by Rutz, and the stop is made by Muse. It hit him right in the chest.
And the hard luck run for Rutz continues. If that is anywhere but where he sends that, it's 2-1. He just happened to send it directly at a keeper. What a step through by Opino. Pings the service in, and Connor Rutz again. Well read by Muse. If Connor Rutz is able to play that down, there's no way Muse stops it.
Luis Fernando touches it back. Fernando from Brazil, played in the Corinthians Youth Academy in Brazil.
I think the flag went up for offside there, partner. City will get possession back.
Good work by our camera guys as usual. Right there on top of it.
Well, I think Memphis would take this point a lot more than City would like to take it. I think City will feel hard done by here.
Pato gives chase, and credit to Pato. He creates that throw.
Allows City to flip the field again.
And here's Opino on the quick throw. Opino working 1v2. Opino, the cross, nobody on the other side for City. Was a beautiful ball, though, by Opino.
I think he just struck that a little too hard. I think he wanted to feather that in there. Didn't give anyone a chance to get on the end of it. But a nice step through and attempt there by Opino.
Antoine Opino spent the last 3 seasons with Louisville City. City again tried to take some liberties with the real estate market. Another throw-in coming up for City. But it has been a tale of two halves here today.
City much better after halftime. Makes you wonder what they could do if they could keep this kind of pace for a full 90 minutes.
Devin Boyce plays that one wide to the left. Here's Dotson. Throw coming up.
Look at that cutout.
Opino gave chase to it, but Boyce settles it down one more time. Boyce, the sub, and looks like a sub because he's got some fresh legs. He's got some giddy up, and there's a good setup by Boyce. And that cross is played away. Boy, how about that defensive effort by Maxi Rodriguez?
Tracking all the way back to be in a great position. That's the kind of versatile player Maxi Rodriguez is. It's why he is a Team of the Week caliber player. Getting back, giving his all. He can have no complaints. We can have no complaints about how he's played today.
Corner sent in. Steinwasser off the line, secures it.
But look how fast Nate will play this ball. Looking up, telling his players to get forward. He'll wait for people to be in position and then move things out.
Direct ball looking for Ponto, does not find its mark. And Opino taken down, and Opino called for the foul. And Opino can't believe it. Let's see.
I can't believe it either.
Weston Paul, he was happy with the call. Steinwasser will line things up.
3 subs coming in here. Atuahene for City, Allen and Carroll for Memphis. Right before the start of stoppage time, and I would think we will have at least 5 minutes.
Quite see how much stoppage time is on there, but I do know this. I know stoppage time is brought to you by Brew Detroit, always true to the craft.
They're doing the sub numbers right now. We'll see the stoppage time in just a moment. And 2 minutes of stoppage, Neil.
I feel like we've had that much in one discussion off a restart.
That's
here we go. Atuahene in the match. He can be a bolt of lightning at any moment. Ponto has it. Done well. Maxi Rodriguez. Keep your eye on number 9, John. Just have a feeling here.
We saw his impact in the San Antonio match.
Carroll looking for Ponto. A little too much on it. And that's what I can hear Opino right now talking to the 4th official, saying we stood down on the other end for 4 minutes one time.
There should be 6 or 7 minutes of stoppage time. This is unconscionable. Is his watch broken? I don't understand.
So Muse will drive it down. On to Ahene. With it. Slots a pass across. I couldn't find its mark. Buckmaster takes it away. Wynn might have gotten away with a handball there, and no, he did not. So Memphis very deliberate right now.
Yeah, they'll take the point. Come into keyword, take the point.
And you got last crack at it right now.
Sure.
If you're Memphis, you can line everything up, set up your play.
We played the 2 minutes. This will be the last attack.
Fernando, just outside the 18. Malloy will drive it towards frame, and Steinwasser makes the grab. And the final whistle sounds.
He fucked up.
And we will end in a 1-1 draw. In a match, John, that was exactly that. A tale of two halves.
Memphis clearly won the first half, Neil. And Detroit City clearly won the second half. And that man, with a worldy, deserving winner of Man of the Match honors, Pato, collects the ball, controls the ball, sends a rocket under the crossbar, earns a point for his side. And let's have a look at that goal, which is also our shot of the match.
Our shot of the match presented by Tullamore Dew Irish Whiskey. When it's game time, it's Tully time. And here, it was Pato time to level this match at 1. An absolute banger. And the duck was quacking.
Quack, quack indeed. Touch, turn, and go. And for that man, a worthy goal.
Absolutely. We will take a break, come back, and wrap this thing up. 1-1 the final. DCFC, Memphis 901 FC. We'll be back with more USL Championship Soccer.
DTE Energy customers can get their share of huge lifetime energy cost savings. How? By using our website. The Oslin's new programmable thermostat saved them a bundle. And their new efficient furnace earned them a hefty rebate. All over Michigan, people like the Oslins are saving. Why not you? There are always new ways to save at dteenergy.com/save energy. DTE Energy.
I am American Home Fitness.
I'm American Home Fitness.
I am American Home Fitness. We are American Home Fitness.
Come to any American Home Fitness location for the hottest deals on the latest fitness equipment and accessories. American Home Fitness, Michigan's home for fitness and the official fitness equipment provider of the Detroit City Football Club.
Back here inside Keyworth Stadium, 1-1. The final score here today. Second half goal by Pato levels this thing out, and that is the way we, in fact, will go home as we take a look at the highlights from this one. And as we've talked about really the entire broadcast, it was the tale of two halves. In the first half, Memphis came in, and John certainly were the better side in the first 45 minutes of play, and Philip Goodrum would be the one that changed the scoreboard first.
Nice run to the back post, and there for Kelly to leave it to a deserved first half lead for Memphis. Plain and simple, they were the better team in the first 45 minutes. City needed to respond in the second half, and they did, but a great passage of play there and a deserving opening goal.
Jeremy Kelly flat out made a play, but in the 73rd minute, after banging one off the crossbar and sending multiple ones just wide of the frame, Reese Williams would send a cross in, and Pato would do the rest.
Williams did so well to muscle off the man running with him to provide the service in, and Pato one touch, controls, and put it off the underside support. And then City kept the pressure on as well. Openo dribbles through, and Connor Rutz was a member of the Hard Luck fan club today as he had a couple of opportunities, and Maxi Rodriguez also pinged one off the bar. Connor Rutz was a member of the Hard Luck fan club, missed 2 goals wide, and City buzzed toward the final whistle but couldn't find the goal that put them ahead.
Absolutely, and as you see here in the second half, coming down the stretch, Openo would take his turns running things as well, but as you said, Connor Rutz just couldn't catch a break here today. But 1-1 the final score, and John, City with 63% of the possession, and that number was the same at halftime, but there was 2 distinctly different types of possession here.
Yes, because the second half gave them all 4 of their shots on target. That's what you need to do with possession, is turn it into shots. What City need to do, they've been great in the second half of their last 3 home matches. You got to take that form into the first 45, make it pay off after halftime.
No question. Detroit City FC, quick turnaround. They'll host the Michigan Stars Tuesday at 7:30 here at Keyworth for the U.S. Open Cup. And you can get tickets at DebtCityFC.com to be here on Tuesday. So that will do it here from Keyworth. For our entire broadcast crew and my broadcast partner, John Krieger, my name is Neil Rule, reminding you one final time, the final score, Detroit City FC 1, Memphis 901 FC 1. Thank you for watching, everybody. Well, see you later.
This copyrighted telecast of the United Soccer League Championship cannot be retransmitted, rebroadcast, or reproduced without the expressed written consent of the United Soccer League Championship.